Oh hello, what's this? An audiophile active noise cancellation headphone that's as good as a Focal Bathys in the daytime, but moonlights as a properly legit wired audiophile headphone after dark? This, my friends, is the noble FOKUS Apollo. Let's find out if it's truly dope or no. I mean, we already know it's dope. I just mentioned it a second ago, but you know, I'm doing it because of Google's algorithm. It needs the whole comparison thing. It likes that. It's total clickbait material. And guess what? You totally fell for it. The Noble FOKUS Apollo retails for $650 and it comes in this single gray-black colorway. If you're looking for something lighter or more fun colors, I don't think Noble is planning on that yet. So either you wait or look somewhere else. By the way, this is the first ever 40mm dynamic driver and 14.5mm planar magnetic driver combo ever on a headphone. And internally, this has Bluetooth 5.3 with AAC, SBC, aptX, aptX HD, and LDAC support, and also multi-point. Battery life, during my time with it, I averaged around 71.4 hours with ANC off at 65% volume and LDAC. And with ANC on, the number is still strong. It drops to 55.6 hours under the same conditions. Very strong numbers. There are 3 mics per side that handle phone calls and active noise cancellation, and I'll give ANC a B+ and pass through a solid C-. Now, this has app support with pretty robust EQ customization. I talk more about it in the Rex 5 review. You can check out the video up above for more detail. It's all the same except for, say, the Rex 5 has the hearing test and this has none. You may be surprised to know that most of the visible and touchable points on this headphone are plastic and not very nice sounding either, hollow, and this yoke is plastic, and I thought at least the slider bar would be metal. 12D10s, by the way. It's not for a $650 device. Yeah, it pivots on the vertical axis, by the way, and that's it. And do you hear that creaking? Yeah, that. Like every time I shift my head, there is this like creaking sound every time I move the headphone a little bit. Yeah, it drives, there it is again. If Soundcore and Tozo can figure that out, those are like quiet. This should be able to, for $650, guys, it should be able to. Fabric liner. Now, the padding is fantastic. Protein leather, replaceable, has 4 clips in here. And you just use a guitar pick to pop it out, credit card or whatever. And then there's soft padding in here, L and R indicators. Very nice, and this will wear really nicely, but you can replace it with third party if you like. Fabric lining at the top, and there's very nice soft padding at the bottom. This is Alcantara lined on the inside. Pros and cons to that: moisture resistant, durable, grippy, and all that, but it needs frequent cleaning. If you've owned like a German car, a high-end car with Alcantara headliners and seats, you know what I'm talking about. But otherwise, this thing could have done with better embellishments. Oh, compression, by the way, is straight out of the box was a little bit tight for me. Your mileage may vary, of course, but I just had to stretch it out a little bit and it was fine after that. Now, I was pleasantly surprised to find that the button presses have nice action. They don't like sound clickety or clackety or anything like that. Really nice and smooth. ANC cycle button right here. And the pause play has a nice like knob right here that you can feel in the dark. So that's good. Forward, backward, and volume up, volume down. This is the 3.5, and also on this side we have the USB-C charging and the boom mic port right there. A couple of mic ports you can see, Noble logo slapped on the front and on the side. And here we have mute, unmute for the mic. Together with the headphones, you get this actually really nice case with a nice substantial carry handle, very smooth zippers, and fabric lining all around. It's kind of a boring design, I would say, but it does its job, especially once you get to the inside. It's like a cross between a lunchbox and a toilet seat cover. Sorry, Noble. But once you have it open, that's where it counts, right? It keeps your precious cargo safe. Look at this. Oh my goodness. The hexagonal design in here, it's all like felt, everything. And inside you have a pouch that has all the kind of different accessories. Here we have the boom mic, you have the manual right there, and you have the airplane plug, and also a jack to convert your regular 3.5 to 4.4 balance, as well as 6.4mm. And you have a couple of cables, USB-C to USB-C, and have a 3-foot long or 1 meter long, let's see, 3.5 to 3.5, really nice quality as well. And of course, you have the headphone cavity right there. I have London Grammar doing Kind of Man running on my Poco F7 Ultra, piping an LDAC file to the Apollos right now. Thank you for joining me on this outdoor Bluetooth range test. And yes, it's an LDAC file, so the range
is expected to be a little bit shorter than aptX. So where I'm standing right now, 25 feet away, direct line of sight from the phone. And once we cut around the corner here, we should start hearing signal cutouts right by the window here, which is usual. Nothing. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to listen for it. Yeah, impressive. Wow, this is LDEC, guys. The fact that it's hanging on to the signal right now. Oh my goodness, I'm right by the roadside and no signal loss. Oh, I just got a small cutout there and that's it. Nice job, Noble. So let's talk about the look. These are a little bit big on me. It looks better with a cap on of your bigger head. We're going to talk more about the girth and the size later on. But these are definitely not made for outdoor running. At a pinch, sure, but it's staying much better put because of my cap. But otherwise, it's just going to be flinging around all around place. So, yeah. I'm curious, though, how the mics handle phone calls. So let's take this down to the roadside again. Run. We're just testing how the mics handle wind, entering it at speed. And I'll tell you what, the boom mic is much better than the internal mics, as you'll hear in a second. So right now, my voice quality, pretty nice stuff. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Here comes some traffic on the left and coming on the right, as well as it's business hours right now. So you can hear the quality, not bad, right? So let me remove the boom mic and you can hear for yourselves how the internal mics handle it. It's not as vibrant, it's a little bit flatter, but still very nice. Wind noise, wind reduction, non-existent, by the way. Right now there's breeze coming this direction, and as you saw earlier or heard earlier when I was running, it's okay. I think the boom mic handles it better than the 6 internal mics, 3 per side, by the way. But otherwise, I'm impressed here. Noble, nice job on the range as well as the voice quality. Let me know down in the comments below if you prefer. I would compare this similar to, like, say, the PX8 or the Cambridge Audio P100s. You can check out the video up above, compare the sound quality and all that. But yeah, let me know down in the comments which you prefer. And let's head back to the studio. That's noise cancellation off. Pass through. Noise cancellation on. Maximum power. Pass through. CNC on again.
I've been waiting a long time to feel like I'm home. I was broken so early, my young heart grew bold. I was chasing the cold eye, the memories of ghosts. You're the hope of the morning in my midnight storm.
Simple things didn't know I miss until they're gone, and you feel like this, and you feel like this. So hold me close, you bring me home. want you to fight for me. A spectator watching us bleed out inside.
Bounce to the rhythm if you know you gotta flow. Synchronize the steps if you want it. Is that right? Bounce to the rhythm if you know you gotta flow. Synchronize the steps if you wanna get low. Isn't it nice when the people go away? Only you and me and the rest they go astray. Say it to my ears so my body goes slow. Goosebumps on my face when you know you got a hold on me. Hold on me. Bounce to the rhythm, to the
I just feel better knowing that someone out there loves to see me, whether a full day or just one hug. I guess I just sleep better knowing that her mind's filled with me. I won't let her go a minute without thinking she ain't the best thing I've ever fallen for. She's the best thing I've ever fallen for. Can you feel my love? Oh, 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 oh.
Simple things didn't know I miss until they're gone, and you feel like this, and you feel like this. So hold me close, you bring me home. So nonchalant in the way that you love me, indifferent to the ways that you wound me. I know the love is real, despite what my heart can't feel. They say stand up for the things you can't stand to lose. I want you to fight for me. I want you to fight for me. A spectator watching us bleed out inside.
steps if you want. Is that right? Bounce to the rhythm if you know you gotta flow. Synchronize the steps if you wanna get low. Isn't it nice when the people go away? Only you and me and the rest they go astray. Say it to me so my body goes slow. Goosebumps on my face when you know you gotta hold on me. Hold on me. Bounce to the rhythm, bounce to the rhythm.
I just feel better knowing that someone out there loves to see me, whether a full day or just one hug. I guess I just sleep better knowing that her mind's filled with me. I won't let her go a minute without thinking she ain't the best thing I've ever fallen for. She's the best
Thing I've ever fallen for. Well, life just feels better being loved by you. The world just seems brighter, oh it's true. I've been thinking how I can truly thank you.
I think we can all agree that active noise cancellation headphones in general are made for on-the-go use, right? Or that's what they're great at. And so they're supposed to or tend to fit nicely in your backpack and figure hug your head like this. And not like this, because as you can see, the Apollo definitely doesn't hide its girth on small to medium-sized heads like mine, or for anyone with short haircuts very well. And I get that the deep ear cups are there to fit the dual driver assemblies, the batteries, and the electronics and all that, but this causes the headband to jut out so far like this and look quite ridiculous. Perhaps Noble could have incorporated some kind of gentler S-curve right at the bottom here to visually compact things down. Because look at what Jabra did, rest in peace, with the 85H right here. They put a little S-curve visually, like just it looks slimmer. Imagine if Noble had done the same thing, the stem would have ended right here instead of here. Also, why do I need to hold down the power button for 5 seconds each time just to turn on and off this thing where others have mastered the use of dedicated sliders and switches? While not 100% perfect, these things are slightly less spacious sounding, i.e. more intimate than say a Focal Bathys, and sometimes feels a tad clinical. The Apollo earns its audiophile badge in a number of areas. Like straight out of the box, the stock bass tune slams alongside the slightly recessed mids and raised highs. And similar to my comments on the Focals, the tuning attempts to attract new owners coming from mainstream stuff like 1000XM5s and AirPod Maxes while keeping enthusiasts engaged at the same time. So songs like Space Hog's all-time classic In the Meantime and Neo's Show Me or Flying Lotus's Garben Bozia show off this headphone's fun, vibrant side with tons of energy, authority, with plenty of detail thrown in for good measure. The upper, mid-range, and highs seem to complement each other nicely as well, demonstrating like well-judged handoffs between the dynamic drivers and planars. Even at the top end, notes are sensibly clean and controlled through practically every genre I threw at it. Now, one of my favorite bits is actually soundstage. For a closed back, the Apollo outperforms the majority of Bluetooth TWSs I've ever tested without resorting to any kind of electronic spatial trickery. So when listening to something like On Willows and Birches by John Williams or Strive by Amber Rubarth, the instruments and background vocals, oh my goodness, they surround you with almost like some kind of holographic sound bubble. Now, combine that with the boom mic and the tuning plus the open and very accurate spatiality is quite at home with things like PUBG and Forza. Of course, this gentle U-curve can easily be massaged out with a quick EQ tweak. And let me tell you something, guys, the Apollo has plenty of headroom for you to play with, which is really nice. There's no like distortion even when you bump all the EQ levels to max. So basically, if you want to turn the warmer, dynamic nature of the Apollo into something more, say, organic and natural, you pretty much can. My next favorite thing is wired listening. And yes, I know even though it's sound related, this deserves a separate pro all by itself. So you have two options for this. There's powered or unpowered. Somewhat ironically, I found unpowered to have the best listening experience of the two. It has greater amplification and broader soundstage. But man, I'll tell you what, this sounds like a proper wired audiophile headphone. It's just nice to know that if and when the electronics and battery eventually like die, the Apollo has good analog bones to fall back onto. That being said, like the headphone itself, the cable material is kind of low rent. It's thick and stiff, so much so that any kinks, as you can see, and any bends never work themselves out. I've had this out for weeks and it still looks like this. I'm placing noise cancellation in the neutral territory because the actually excellent passive noise isolation on this combined with the above average, if a little bit old school active noise cancellation processing are marred by a very poor pass-through mode. If you haven't listened to the sound samples earlier, check out the part where I cycle through the modes. Like for some reason, pass-through decides to focus on high frequency sounds like fans and claps rather than vocals, which is kind of the whole point of the feature, isn't it? Along with the fantastic Rex 5, my favoriteest TWS this year, the FOKUS Apollo takes Noble, I think, on this new path towards high-end wireless audio. In either case, the SQ and the hardware behind it all are bloody bang on, guaranteeing you smiles for as long as you own them, which is the important bit, right? Now, things that makes this a solid globetrotting or commuting device are battery life, that's extended by one of the best unpowered wired listening experiences ever, cushy padding and above average active noise cancelling, on top of excellent passive isolation. It's unfortunate then that I'm less inclined to wear this in public due to its giant honking silhouette because, you know, I have low self-esteem and I don't like it when kids start pointing at me. So Noble, for the next Apollo, please make this thing sexy. Well, that's all I got today, guys, and this has been my FOKUS Apollo review, and thanks to Noble for sending this to me to share with you guys in an honest and unbiased sort of way. That's how we roll here, and thank you so much for spending your time with me today. If you'd like to see more content like this, you know what to do. Press all the buttons down below, except for dislike. Well, if you click dislike, press like again. That's how it works. That's how it should be. And thank you again for being awesome, and remember to do something loving and kind for somebody in this world, because guess what? The world needs it more than ever. And it starts with you. I love you all very much. Peace out and God bless.